Hello, my dear friends. I am Tashrifa and I welcome you all back to my channel. Today, I'm here to say about another topic than yesterday. I'm back with another presentation so you can understand what is going on in this world and what was happening in this world. So today, I'm here to say something that has happened after the World War II, so we can prevent collusion between two countries or more than that. This is before I go into the presentation or before I say anything, I'm just like you all to subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so you do not forget any of my videos that I post. So as I said, this form group of something has been created after the World War II, so it can prevent the collusion between two countries or more than that, or it it wants to keep the friendliness among two or more countries. It now keeps security and peace all over this world. Yes, we are going to talk about the United Nations, which was created to prevent collisions between two countries. Come on. As I said just before I get into presentation, I just said some basic points. So come on, let's go in. Yes, the general information on the United Nations. So, this is the symbol of the United Nations, the globe and the tolerant symbol of the UAE, which keeps the peace and friendliness among the countries, as I said. So, the meaning of the United Nations. The United Nations is an intergovernmental organization that aims to maintain international peace and security, develop friendly relations among nations, achieve international cooperation, and be a center for harmonizing the actions of the nations. So, hope you understood what is the meaning of UN. It is an intergovernment organization that aims to maintain international peace and security, develop friendly relations among nations, and achieve international cooperation and be a center for harmonizing the actions of nations. Hope you understood that meeting. So, the basic description about the United Nations. This United Nations of the group of form was established after World War II, as I said, with the aim of preventing future wars, succeeding the ineffective League of Nations. It is also known as LON or LN. On 25th April 1945, 50 governments met in San Francisco for a conference and started drafting the UN Charter, which was adopted on 25th June 1945 and took effect on 24th October 1945. When the UN began operation, do you remember, friends? We were celebrating 24th October as UN Day because that's when uh, 50 governments met in San Francisco and made the UN Charter. Pursuant to the Charter, the organization objectives include maintaining international peace and security, protecting human rights, delivering humanitarian aid, promoting sustainable development, and upholding international law. At its founding, the UN had 51 member states. With the addition of South Sudan in 2011, membership is now 193, representing almost all of the world's sovereign countries or states. The most important agencies the most important agencies in United Nations: UNICEF, FAO, ILO, WHO, and UNESCO. So this is the UNICEF. Headquarters are in New York City, USA, which is United States of America. UNICEF works in 190 countries and territories to save children's lives, to defend their rights, and to help them fulfill their potential from early childhood to adolescence. As I said, 193 countries were formed when the in the United Nations, but the UNICEF only works in 190 countries and territories to save children's lives. The United Nations Children's Fund, which is also known as UNICEF, originally known as the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, was created by the United Nations General Assembly on 11 December 1946 to provide emergency food and healthcare to children and mothers in countries that had been devastated by World War II. As I said, 1945 was when the United Nations formed the charter, but UNICEF was formed in 1946, just after the year uh, when the United Nations charter was formed or produced. This is FAO, Flat Bunnies. The headquarters are in Rome, Italy. The Food and Agriculture Organization leads international efforts to fight hunger. It is both a forum for negotiating agreements between developing and developed countries and a source of technical knowledge and information to aid development. The FAO is headquartered in Rome, Italy, and maintains regional and field offices around the world, operating in over 130 countries. This was an early information. Now the FAO is working at for almost 160 countries. This is the ILO, International Labour Organization. The International Labour Organization promotes international labor rights by formulating international standards on the freedom to associate, collective bargaining, the abolition of forced labor, and equality of opportunity and treatment. The International Labour Organization was founded or in 1919 and incorporated into the UN as a specialized agency in 1946. The organization goal is to serve as a uniting force between governments, businesses, and workers. It emphasizes the need for workers to enjoy conditions of freedom, equity, security, and human dignity through their employment. This is WHO. The headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. The World Health Organization is the directing and coordinating authority and on international health within the United Nations system. The objective of WHO is the attainment by all peoples at the highest possible level of health. Health, as defined in the WHO Constitution, is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. The WHO was established by Constitution on 7th April 1948 after 1945 1946. After 3 years when the United Nations was formed. The WHO incorporated the assets, personnel, and duties of the League of Nations Health Organization and the Office International de Hygiene Publique, including the International Classification of Diseases (ICD). Its work began in earnest in 1951 following a significant infusion of financial and technical resources. This is the UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, which is also known as UNESCO. In French, Organisation des Nations Unies pour l'Éducation, the Science et de la Culture, is a specialized agency of the United Nations aimed at promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, the sciences and culture. UNESCO was founded in 1945 as the successor to the League of Nations or LON or LN, International Committee on Intellectual Cooperation. UNESCO founding mission, which was shaped by the Second World War, is the advance peace, sustainable development, and human rights by facilitating collaboration and dialogue among nations. There's some words to remember: Economic and Social Council, International Society, Security Council, Peacekeeping Force, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Secretariat, International Court of Justice. Here are some intelligent quotes to remember. A United Nation that will not stand up for the nation that cannot stand up for itself. More than ever before in human history, we share a common destiny. We can master it only if we face it together. It is the duty of the United Nations is to make every international border a garden, a place of art and cultural festival. This was said by Amit Rai. It is the duty of United Nations to make every international border a garden, a place of art and cultural festival. As I said, it was made by Amit Rai. The UN, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. The United Nations has a critical role to play in promoting stability, security, democracy, human rights, and economic development. The UN is relevant today as at any time in its history, but it is needed reform. Chuck Hagel. Thank you to all for enjoying my presentation. Hope you all enjoyed the presentation by today. We learned what is the UN, the meaning of UN, the description, how was it formed and why was it formed, and some main agencies that are working hard for more to keep this earth a peaceful place for everybody. We should salute these people who are working hard for us. And we also saw some words to remember. Hope you remember those words. Thank you to all, and hope you all enjoyed my presentation. I want you all to be happy and staying home safely. Thank you and bye bye.